Hi Naveen, welcome to this feedback interview session. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm fine, sir. Thanks for asking. What about you, sir?
I'm doing good, thank you. So for the viewers who are watching this video, Mr. Naveen, he has more than 8+ years of experience into networking domain. He has enrolled with I-MEDITA for a couple of training programs. So in this session, we are going to discuss about his experience during those courses, his feedback, and recently he also got a good hike in one company named Broadridge Solutions. So we will also discuss about his interview process and experience during the interview processes. So hi Naveen, welcome again. Let's get started.
Yes, sir. Sure. Thank you.
So can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your background into the IT industry, please?
Yes. Myself, Naveen Kumar Ratnesh. I'm basically from Rajasthan, and I have 7 year plus experience as a network engineer, and I started my career in 2016 as a field engineer in Akuta Communication Private Limited, like configuration of like lease lines, home networks to the clients, and I'm doing 2 years continuously field work as a field engineer in Akota Communication and Optimum Network Services. Both are because I left this organization. First of organization, I'm working with 7 months only, and then after I was joined Optimum Network Services. So in 14 months, I'm working in this company as a field engineer also. Then after I was started my career and interviews in like join in like next company like Tech Radius High Tech Private Limited as a NOC engineer. Then after we will start more gain knowledge on in networking side like security sides, and then recently before 1 year I was joined I-MEDITA Institute with like communication with Saurabh Rawat sir, and he has given me best part to the courses choose for me, and I'm started study in I-MEDITA platform, and trainer was awesome trainers and best experienced trainers in I-MEDITA Institute. And then after I was selected in some of companies recently in Feb 2023, and like I have 5 to 6 offer letters received from multiple companies, and I was joined one of company and joined, and after 2 months I was left this organization of 5th of May, unfortunately, some of reasons. So I cannot explain the reasons. And then after I was unemployed recently 1 month, 1.5 months, and given the last interview in Broadridge company, and I was selected in this company. It's like 4 interviews round, so it's like all of like US from the US, and this company has given me like 100% plus hike. So it's awesome for me, and also I cannot expected this type of package because I can't think this type of package I'm getting it from this company, but he's given me like 100% plus hike, and I'm working in this company like as a technology specialist, and some of like AWS platform and CS platforms, cybersecurity experts, and Microsoft also, and VMware. And I was study in I-MEDITA. First of like, see, I'm starting with like cybersecurity training with Sudhanshu sir. He's a great experience person, and he's a great experienced person, and he is given by training is like more experienced for me, and like I was I was like then I was started like second training like with cyber security like AWS training with Rahul sir. Also, he is a great person and given me training like as a normal friendly environment in I-MEDITA, and every trainer are like is friendly. There is no like any like of like attitude there. So it is like great place, and I am also great to join this I-MEDITA.
Experience during these courses, like did you got all the required support, help from our side?
Yes, yes, absolutely. Like handout notes and lab practices books, and this is all only for I read only like I-MEDITA given by the I-MEDITA books. Nothing to else required to learn more any like Google search. You don't need to anything else because it's very easy to learn and gain your knowledge with like I-MEDITA books.
You enroll for
So
multi-vendor training. So how have these
yeah.
courses helped you in your overall preparation for the interviews and your overall career development?
Yes, it's like I enroll like 5 to 6 courses in I-MEDITA. First of like AWS, CES, Fortigate, Checkpoint, and SD-WAN, and that is like great structure for me to the like going for the like security side because some this like and companies environment like going to like SD-WAN deployment for deployment sides. So it is grateful to me to learn like new technologies and given to like new path for me in future.
You mentioned you recently got more than 6+ offers letters, and you also got more than 100+% hike
Yes,
with this
yes,
organization. Okay. So what
yes.
preparation approach you took during these interviews? Like what was your approach for the interviews?
Firstly, I can approach like you can learn new technology also with the network side because network is like compulsory, but like most of things like you can learn like AWS cloud platform, you can learn Microsoft, you can learn also VMware side. So I can also learn with in I-MEDITA like AWS, CEH, and different of like Checkpoint, Palo Alto. So companies are required must this courses knowledge and hands-on experience. But I don't have hands-on knowledge on some of courses, but I have a knowledge of lab practices knowledge I have. So it is easy to crack your interviews in any company. So you must learn on like new technologies also like Microsoft, VMware, AWS, cloud computing, CH. So that is the benefit for you for the going for in future.
And what kind of questions were asked in these interviews? Were these questions focused more towards a theoretical concept, or during the interview they also asked practical questions, or questions were asked more from your previous experiences?
This in this interview asking like previous of like what type of work you do handle in last organization and some of like theoretical like it's like 60% is like theoretical and 40% is like practical question asking in my current interview. So like how to handle like the international clients and how to give an response to the international clients. So it's like more depend on like you. It's you what types of handling in like last organization, what you handling, what you done in like on network side, on cloud side, on any other you want work. So it's depend on you.
So when you say 50-60% questions were from theoretical side, so you mean to say these were from fundamentals and kind of advanced networking technologies questions?
Yes, it's like advanced technology question on like Juniper, SD-WAN, Viptela, because it's like going on Viptela side. Companies are deployment from Viptela side. So he's asking some Viptela question, Juniper, and SD-WAN deployment, how to components work on in SD-WAN, Versa, and Viptela. So some of company using like SD Versa technology, some of company like using Viptela technology. So there is not more different, but it is kind of similarity in both of technology. So it's like company is like focus on like SD-WAN and Juniper, Palo Alto that sides.
And do you also hold some global certifications?
Currently, I have not doing any global certification, but I am doing in some time like CCA after my CCI completed in like 2 to 3 months after. So I am doing like CCI global
Okay.
certification.
Because why I ask you this question, you mentioned that you have 6+ years of experience. You have got six plus
Yes,
offer letters on
yes.
in previous couple of months.
No,
You have got
yes.
You have
Yes,
also
but
got
some
good
of
height. So
companies,
these certification, uh, because you don't have any certification. So did you find any difficulty that you don't hold any certification, so companies are taking your interview?
Mm, no, 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 not difficulty. You get any, not difficulty you get any given to the interview because company not asking you, do you have any certification, global certification? No, that is not mandatory. Some of companies mandatory, but some of companies not mandatory. But in my career, like 85%, not 80%, 85% companies not asking me to for the globally certification.
Okay. Okay. And how did you first hear about the training courses? How did you got to know about I-MEDITA?
I firstly I can search on Google. First institute I got the like I-MEDITA Institute located in Baner. So then after we will call all the institute, and then after then I will call you and decide to join I-MEDITA Institute because like atmosphere, environment, and friendly environment is there. And after I was join I-MEDITA, I was thinking it my decision is correct. I am choosing good institute for my career.
You mentioned that you have approached couple of other training institutions as well, training organizations as well. So what was
Yes,
the
yes.
reason to select I-MEDITA only?
The reason is like the reason is only not money. If this money is low, this is the low budget for me. Yeah, IMETA is given me like low budget trainings. That is not required for this because it's required like environment, study environment, trainer environment. So that is like helpful to I called some of like trainer like Rahul sir in like mid of like 10 a.m., 11 a.m. Sometimes you can also ask them, so he is given me to the all the answer 10 to 11 a.m. But some of institute you can call me in like training time. He did not given any answer. He directly told you can ask in the classroom. That is not good.
And when you did these courses with us, you were working with some organization. So how did you manage your training schedule, your personal life, your work schedule? So how did you manage overall time management? How did you
Uh,
perform time management?
I'm working in 24/7 because as you are working as a network engineer, so you are in 24/7. So I manage my like study time, like weekend time, and in afternoon, yeah, evening time I am choosing because some of like international clients are not working on weekends, and some of issues not happening on weekend timing. So it is easy if you are working in 24/7. You are choosing weekend basis, so it is easy to survive and everything, your personal life, your job, and your study. You can manage everything in that weekend time.
And can you share any tips and strategies that help you stay focused and motivated during the training?
Yes. Firstly, I will say you can start your journey with like some of basic fundamentals with CCNA trainings, and also hands-on. You can join like some of like internet service provider company if you got any offer from. So it is easy to learn like how to switch and routers and lease lines and hub. What is the hub? What is switch? What is router? How it is working? So it is easy to gain to you. And in iMedita also have a lab, so you can also learn on that part also. But you can join any ISP company, so it's easy to more help to you find for in future, and focus on like after CCNA plus security, then CCNP you can do it, and also then you can do CCI trainings. And my next target is CCI level,
And
so
how
I
would
can
you
do in
how
some days.
okay, great. And how would you rate the quality of training and services on a scale of 10?
10 of 10.
Thank you.
Because it's like very good environment for iMedita. And I also suggest my brother also, my brother also doing a study in your institute right now. So
Okay.
it is best environment and best path
And during your
for your
training,
future.
okay. And during the training process, did you got sufficient placement opportunities from our side?
Yes, yes, of course. Like many opportunity given by the I-MEDITA and interviews I am given like some of companies, international companies like Tech Mahindra, TTLs, and some of like other companies. So there
So
is a good given by the good opportunity.
overall in last 5 6 months, how many interviews you have given total?
It's around 30 plus interviews.
Okay, great. And would
And
you
I got selected in 20 plus, but some of companies like given some less package, some of like location issue. So last I have 6 offer letter in March 2023.
okay, great. And would you recommend our courses to your other friends in your IT network?
Yes, 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 sure, surely.
And can you provide any suggestion on how we can improve our training and services in future? Do you have any suggestion for us?
Like everything is like good setup. There is not required, I think, because already is like a more experienced setup. Do you have already in I-MEDITA Institute? So it's not required anything. Do it.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Naveen. Thank you for giving us your valuable time. We
Thank,
wish you all the very best
yeah.
and keep learning.
Thank you,
We
sir.
wish you all the very best for your CCI journey as well and all the best.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, sir.